Hello, entrepreneurs! Joe DiChiara coming to you live once again from downtown Flushing, New York, with another amazing episode of Joe DiChiara Presents How to Win at Business. And tonight's episode, like many others, is brought to you by Bedrock University, folks. There is no COVID-19 in Bedrock. Join now. Classes are in full swing. We have amazing courses by Haley Gray, Mike Wolf, a bunch of other people. I don't even remember anymore. There's so many of them. We're adding courses every day. And also brought to you by Sudoku. And I have a special announcement. I'll be right back, folks. This is a very special announcement. It just came up. 2 seconds. This just in, folks. I just got my shipment from Sudoku. Check out these are my Christmas presents. If you're watching and you get a Christmas present from me, if you're one of the 3 or 4 people, this is going to be in your stocking. I got a whole bunch of them. These are awesome COVID-19 masks. Now let me try one on. I haven't tried one. Now this version actually comes with a. Oh look, this is a whole new. Oh, I can't try this now because I don't even know. I need to read the instructions. But this actually comes with some kind of nose thing. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna try it on. They just came in. And I'm so excited because now, I was wearing a bunch of these. This isn't. It's not. It doesn't look cool. Okay, this will look cool. And you could buy your own Sudoku COVID-19 face mask made with love by my mom and my sister, who does all the shipping and handling. So if you have any complaints, you can talk to Sid. But Mom, if you're watching, I love you. You will be getting an invoice in your inbox for all this promotion that I'm doing for you. But tonight, folks, let's get down to business, because tonight, like I said before, I am back in the game with the IRS. If you don't know me, like I said, my name is Joe DiChiara. I am a CPA working out of Flushing, New York, but I cover all of the United States. I don't even know how many there are anymore because I don't know. There's Puerto Rico and I think the District of Columbia. I don't follow politics anymore. So if you're somewhere in the United States, I can go to bat for you against the IRS. And I started my career that way. I got out of it for a long time, not officially out of it. I always dealt with the IRS, but now I am officially back in the game because folks, there are a lot of people that get into problems through no fault of their own. And I'll tell you one case in particular. I mean, I got a bunch of these cases, but some of them are pretty disturbing. These are, business owners that went to professionals, CPAs, tax attorneys, and just got really, really bad advice. Now, this last case, what I have is something that was bizarre. I mean, the accountants actually filed the wrong form. They filed an 1120S when it should have been an 1120, and that causes all kinds of problems, folks. I mean, problems And the thing is, this went back years, and it's a problem that thankfully we can resolve it, and that's what tonight's episode is all about. Because I thought I would share with you some of the insider secrets. I'm gonna. What does my friend John say? We're gonna go behind the curtain, and really, this isn't a secret, because if it was a secret, I wouldn't know it. But it's the simple ways to deal with the IRS. And the fact is that today, because of all the calamity, all of the stuff that's going on with COVID-19 and the politics, and it's just everything is in complete, well, not everything, but a lot of things are in real turmoil. And the IRS is no different. Now, the thing is that they are required by law to respond to taxpayer request. So if you have a problem, if they're going after you, and you put in a reply and you say, hey, wait a second, I don't agree with what you're saying, i.e., you're saying I didn't file a return, I'm saying I did. Well, there's a problem here. Maybe I got an incompetent freaking accountant that says he filed the return and he didn't. Or maybe he filed it on the wrong form and you rejected it. But there's all kinds of things that can go wrong. So now folks, because the IRS has been understaffed and underfunded for years, throw in that, oh, you can't come to work for 6 months, so nobody's tax notices were answered. People had to wait I had 2 clients that had to wait. We filed in March, and they just got their refunds like a couple of weeks ago, because there was a little discrepancy. And because the machine was shut down. Now, I'm pretty sure that should be illegal. I think that they have X amount of time to respond to a letter. This was like, I guess they considered it like we were at war or something, but it was extraordinary circumstances. But they still have to process requests. They can't sit on some. They can't say you owe us money and not respond to the administrative proceeding. If they continue the collection action, they're not allowed to do that. There are what we call taxpayer rights. Taxpayer rights, and they don't stop just because the IRS is a little bit behind. And that's why in the next couple of years, if you had a tax problem, if you have a tax problem coming up, now is one of the best times since I've been around to start figuring out how you're going to settle up with them. And that doesn't mean that you're going to have to pay up, today, tomorrow, next week. All it means is, listen, we want to start talking. Once you start talking, once you start the dialogue, as long as you follow the administrative procedures, the way they're spelled out, in other words, you give them what they ask for when they ask for, like financial information, your bank accounts, and there is no hiding. There is no more hiding. The hiding is over. Okay, you can continue to try to hide and duck them, but because of technology and the way that they can, they can just reach you from all different directions now. So the strategy is to listen, let's get in contact with them. And when I say let's, I don't mean you. What I mean is a professional that's been dealing with the IRS. I am not the only person, believe it or not, in America that can deal with the IRS. There's a lot of great tax people out there. I know a lot of them myself. If you have a tax problem and I'm not able to help you, we do have a network of professionals all over the country that we can refer you to. The bottom line, folks, is that there is a solution. Okay, there's a solution. So if you're one of the millions of people that have a tax problem, and avoid the national tax firms. Avoid them. When I say go to a professional, I mean a CPA firm that specializes in tax problems. Enrolled agents are all trained in dealing with IRS tax problems. A tax attorney, or yourself if you have to. But what you need to do is start the line of communication, and it can start as simple as a phone call, which, by the way, might be pretty hard to get through. So I am a CPA. I have a special CPA practitioner hotline, and the average wait time right now to be on hold is about an hour. And that's because I have priority. So if you're an individual, you might actually be on hold for a couple of hours. You might even get a message that says that they can't even get to your call. If that's the case, write a letter. They still accept letters, believe it or not. And the letters are very effective. And all you need to do is put on there, on the letter, exactly, word for word, what they have on the top of the form. In other words, the tax form, the tax ID number, the period, and you just write, "Dear sir or madam, I would like to resolve my tax issue. Please contact me, blah, blah, blah," and send return receipt requested so that you are on record as at least having to try to contact them. And I'm not saying that is going to resolve your problem, but at least it's a start. Okay, and if you write the letter, what they have to do, they have to respond. And it might take them 6 to 8 weeks. And if you ask them very nicely in the letter that if you are in collection, to please stop any collection action because it will cause you an undue hardship. Okay, let me repeat this. If you put in the words there, it will cause you an undue hardship, making it more difficult to pay your taxes. If they could hold off on any collection action until you get the dialogue going. So that's my story tonight. There is a solution. If you like to connect with me, if you want more information on that, I do offer a free, 15, 20-minute laser consultation. You get one, and you can do that by going to timewithjoe.com. And as always, let me invite you, well, not always because I don't always remember this, but I do have a mastermind. We actually have 2 now, one on Saturday afternoons, which is free. It's open to the public. And Tuesdays are for clients only now. So if you're a client, it's client specific. We will be doing training on how we do things in our business, how we run things. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it. God bless. Thanks for joining, and I will see you again shortly, maybe tomorrow. Thank you.